So it looks like you guys are about to get to the opposite part, or you're still looking on evidence?
Yeah, we're about the opposite part.
So I want to hear that.
Well, I haven't really gotten there yet. So.
Almost there.
All right, I'll be back.
And that made me think, wait a minute, this is our roof. And they were all like, That's why I think TJ's influential. Because he influenced them to make a garden on the roof. You did TJ as well?
I did influential too.
What did everybody do on King Arthur?
I didn't do that yet.
I have another.
Oh, 3 at TJ is a strong leader because he won't give up on the seeds.
And he knows when to give it. Is it TJ or TI?
TJ.
Alright. Who did you describe, Dylan?
The gang.
How did you describe them as?
Confident because they believe in TJ and trust him to lead the gang.
Do you have any evidence? I'll see if I can find some. I do believe they are confident.
How to do the opposite of betterly.
Not the opposite person, the opposite characteristic.
So we do the opposite characteristic and find a person to fit that?
The same person you had, just find the opposite characteristic and explain why.
And then like what they did in the story?
Yeah, what you know about them as a character.
So if it was a bad person, we'd find the good in them and write about it?
No, you would talk about how they are not like this.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You catching up from the other day, Mace?
What is it?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
catching up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is you're documenting? Have you guys moved on to the opposites yet?
No, I still have to do the back because I never knew they did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The evidence.
never minded. The bad role model.
I think. Yeah,
Predictable.
Bad role model.
He's really predictable though. He's really predictable because everyone would want to be king
Yeah.
and take it.
But, like, he's the big brother, so a bad role model, it just kind of fits.
You are first.
I think that's because as soon as he got the chance to become king,
He would take it away from his brother.
yeah, he changed his goals completely and just,
But how does that make him a bad role model?
well,
He doesn't go.
he's like,
Selfish?
since he's older, like, people expect him to do, like, the right thing.
We could say Arthur looks up to him, and whenever he tries to take the kingmanship away from him, it kind of shows Arthur that he's not the best big brother.
Yeah, because, like, he knew that Arthur pulled it out. Yeah.
Let's spell Arthur. A-U-R-T-H-E-R.
How about you start with the opposite on him, since you've gotten to the. What would you do to describe him opposite of? What would be the opposite characteristic of Sir Kay?
Arthur.
Not the opposite person, opposite characteristics.
A good role model?
Yeah, selfless.
Sticking to his goals. Like, sticking to his goals.
I think like a good role model would be like someone that if he was a good role model, he wouldn't have took the sword. And he would have been he would have told his dad that Arthur pulled it out.
You guys passing notes? I'll drop the pencil.
Yeah.
No, it's S-E.
But you're writing about the opposite now?
So the opposite you went with was good role model?
Yeah.
Ingenious.
So, Zach, what did you do for your King Arthur? What was your...
I did Sir Kay, and I think he could be described as selfish.
Still trying to find a... Yeah.
I think this because he saw the opportunity to be king, even though his brothers, the one that pulled the sword out, and he took it
And dishonored his family.
even though all his brother wanted to do was honor his family.
We did the same thing. Okay, what about... We did the same thing. We did.
I did. Mother and father, I did.
Okay, where do we write the reverse?
Underneath it.
He asked you always dance.
So what did you guys decide? I want to hear that. Hear how you came up with that.
For which story?
I don't care.
Okay, for the first story, Smallish Dragon Boy, I put Kevin, and I put he is. No, he's not a bad role model. Actually, I think he's a pretty. Oh, we're supposed to do the opposite. Yeah.
For the opposite, I did Betterly, and the opposite was a strong leader. And Betterly could never be a strong leader because he picks on everyone all the time.
No, we should do that for, what's his name?
So did you hear what he said?
Sir Kay.
Did you hear what he said?
He could never be a strong leader because he hits people. He picks on them. And he picks on them.
So, I mean,
That doesn't mean he couldn't be a strong leader. He could still be a strong leader. And just pick on the weak.
Okay,
So that would mean
Aiden, tell me why he's a strong leader.
Because he... That's not what I just said. Why he's not a good leader?
Yeah, why is he not a good leader?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he could be a good leader. He just picks on small people. A lot of good leaders. Not to if they're equal to him or near that. If you want to look at a person's personality, look at how they treat their
Okay,
inferiors.
then tell me why he's a strong leader.
Because I didn't say he was a strong leader. I just said he didn't.
Well, we have to have evidence.
And I have proof.
What's the evidence that he's a bad leader?
Because he picks on everyone.
No, he picks on two people. Like two people.
No, he picks on everyone.
Where's the evidence in the text?
Okay, then Caden, why are you saying he might be a good leader?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying he might not be a bad leader.
You gotta have evidence to back up your thesis.
It's not a thesis. It's just a comment.
So is your real question that you're asking Caden is
Why?
if being a bully means you doesn't disqualify you as a bad leader,
What does?
what would disqualify you as a bad leader? I think that's the question you're asking. So
If you weren't able to voice your opinions and tell people that they better get in line or they're going to be kicked out.
I would swell up.
See, he threatens people.
Being able to get people to do what you want them to do.
Well, you can't be a leader if you threaten people.
So you're saying he might be influential, like through a threatening way?
If you're going to be a leader, you can't threaten people.
Well, yeah, a lot of leaders do that.
And I have
Okay.
proof that he threatens people.
Where?
Barely flushed and took a step forward, hand half raised. Threatening to smack the key. person.
Well, that's just Kevin. He's not threatening people. He's threatening Kevin.
Kevin is a
Kaden,
person.
what are you trying to accomplish?
Well,
by
he's
this?
one person. He's not multiple people like you're implying.
Still, if you bully
Still.
somebody more than once, that's still.
Just because he picks on one person doesn't mean that he doesn't pick on everyone else.
Well, where's the evidence in the text that he picks on
Okay,
other people?
okay.
They're both basically based on those
Okay, drop the
figures. They're not.
Well, this is interesting. I'm interested.
Okay, so the reason I think he's a bad leader is because he bullied somebody more than once, and the fact that he's not built for it. A dragon did not pick him. Why did the dragon not pick him? Well, the dragon did not pick him because he does not have a good heart. He's not kind. If he was a leader, he would be one of those Joseph Stalin leaders who just threatens everybody and killed over 20 million people. Or, I don't know, number 6.
It doesn't matter how many people you bully as long as you bully somebody more than once.
Well, where's the? Did it say if he didn't get a dragon the last time?
Yeah.
He said he went to multiple impressions and didn't get a dragon.
But what about this time? What about the?
Well, he got disqualified this time. Why?
Because he hit.
Well, how did
Yeah,
he get? He got disqualified.
Yeah, because
for hitting
he about
Kevin in the
killed Betterly with a, he about killed Kevin with a shovel.
And that's not honorable.
Where does it say that he got disqualified?
It says.
I don't know where it says it. I mean, it could say it, but I don't know. I don't remember. What page is it?
One.
See, look right here. 156. 156. Betterly had been dismissed.
Okay.
From the
There you go.
candidacy.
I didn't know. It said that.
Okay.
So,
So do you have any more evidence from your side?
well, so you're saying that he would be a bad leader.
Uh-huh.
It could be, I mean, if you look at all of the famous leaders through history, half of them had those qualities. And they were considered good leaders if they were on your side.
Yeah,
Like
but
Hitler.
Abraham Lincoln didn't have those qualities, or I don't think George
But I'm
Washington.
not talking about them. I'm talking about the people that were mean leaders and unkind and
So you say that we got a lot done, but they weren't exactly the best people person.
I know exactly who he's talking about. Adolf Hitler.
Hey, Clifford
that.
has gum.
Well, Adolf Hitler probably was, but he just hated Jews. We don't like him, but he was very popular. He just didn't do right things.
Yeah, all the Germans loved him.
All the Germans loved him.
You know how?
So to him, he was a good leader.
You know how he used gas to like confuse the enemies?
He did.
It was the fact he probably would have remained a good leader if
All
he
right,
didn't.
I think it's a good time for us to go to lunch.
Okay.
And plus